A law school letter of recommendation is a document used to support a student's application for law school. This letter often plays an important role in the outcome of the decision. Who should write a law school recommendation letter? These letters are most effective, if not only effective, when written by a professor or work supervisor who has had direct contact and ideally a fairly close relationship with the student. The applicant should ask a professor, teacher's assistant, or work supervisor who is able to attest to their potential as a law student. Asking family, friends, or any professional outside of university setting is discouraged and can very often be detrimental to the success of the application. Many students will also be inclined to ask an individual based on their reputation and the prestige surrounding of their professional title, as opposed to how well they know them as individuals. But a letter from a teacher's assistant who has had a close relationship to the student will hold much more weight than one from a tenured professor who has had little to no contact with the student. Students should make their request 6 to 8 weeks before submission deadlines in order to give the writer ample time to create a noteworthy document. The student should ideally supply the author with the following: cover note, which thanks the writer and contains the student's contact info, the accomplishments they would like emphasized, and a top list of schools for which they are applying, any schools for which they will need a specific recommendation letter, and due dates for the submissions. A completed LSAC recommendation form, unofficial transcript, a list of the work completed in the professor's class, copies of the student's best work, especially that which has been graded by the instructor, draft of personal statement, which is optional, and a resume. How to write the letter. The format of a law school recommendation letter follows that of a standard letter of recommendation. It should contain an introduction, as many body paragraphs as is necessary, and a conclusion followed by an invitation to discuss the applicant further, along with the writer's contact information. It is crucial that a letter highlights the skills and character traits which are valuable in a lawyer: intelligence, communication, written or oral, leadership, and independent thinking. Those skills should then be supported by specific anecdotes to illustrate the writer's point. How many letters do I need? Although there are a few institutions which don't put much weight behind the letter of recommendation, the majority of universities consider an application incomplete without 2 attached letters of recommendation.